here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Let's see how soon Kamaru Usman chooses to shoot. He talked to us a lot midweek about his jab and his overall improvements when it comes to his boxing game, so perhaps that's just pre-fight hyperbole, but midweek he talked like a man who wanted to box more than he wanted to wrestle.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done, man. Takedowns were the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection. Now he's got good body position, yup. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Great shot from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, right to the mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Kamaru Usman. Well, he's got his back now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Usman. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. "20 seconds left. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Round two is next.
All right, listen to me, bud. Breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're getting...
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
good stick to the head.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Oh, huge kick. Oh, a big left hook. Oh, another massive kick.
Block that one. He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Usman's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Man, has his chin been tested early. Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. Usman's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts.
Man! All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Under a minute to go. Strickland getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today. Oh! Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Strickland.
Big shots. Big right hook there by champ.
Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Oh.
Nice shot inside by the champion. So he's really starting to put together some... Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Nice.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Knee on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's going to get stopped.
Usman ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh! Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. but he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
That was nice. Now he's going full mount.
Man! Takes his back now.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. He's getting to your body, though. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh! Big right hand lands.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Right on the button.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. No! Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, misses with the jab. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Oh! Another big takedown.
Usman going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Strickland's in half guard. Man, has his chin been tested early. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back mount now. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Oh, nice.
Man! And really starting to make these shots count. Strickland's in half guard. Now Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, take a seat, bud. Listen, we're down on the scorecards. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Oh!
The uppercut flails and misses. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swollen upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on. Oh!
Just out of range with that right hand.
Big double leg, level change. He passes to half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Usman.
That was nasty.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Man has his chin been tested early.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. Big ground and pound. He's got to be careful here.
Trying to finish this fight. Look at him being to stop it anyway.
Oh my God!
What a fight! Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, Kamaru Usman, your winner by TKO. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer.